Can you believe we're on a little tiny island in the middle of literally the North Sea? Crazy, absolutely crazy. Good morning. We are just above the town of Klaksvik. I don't want to pronounce it wrong, probably have. And at the top of the mountains here. Now each one I'm just going to climb over this. It's like each fence, each gate has its own kind of initiation test to it. Each one's slightly different. It's too early to think. But yeah, I managed to pretty much drive up to this level via a road. I just driving around and I found it. Yeah, so I just kind of think I'm just going to head up there because I've got about 10-15 minutes before sunrise. Yeah. And start and kick off a bit over there. So, need to concentrate on that. Okay, enough of me yapping. Let's walk. Let's do the walk, and then I can talk. Okay. I made that fatal error of not leaving in time, taking longer than you think, and that sky just looks amazing over there, and I'm challenging this steep bit coming up this mountain. I'm not at the top, but this will have to do for composition because I don't want to miss this amazing light. I can at least get one shot here. It's going to be a wide angle lens though, looking down. I mean, it's technically sea, isn't it? Because these are islands, so that's the sea, even though it feels more like a river or something. This is all about getting the angle right. So I've got this foreground of the rocks, f11. I must say it's very easy to pop that on infinity, zoom in and check we're all nicely sharp. Alright, this is going to be a bracket exposure, and far away. Oh. Now what do I do? Do I keep going? Because it's still changing that light and I haven't got much further to go. Let's go for it. Not bad, eh? I missed the best of the light in the clouds there, but the sun's gonna come up. Hopefully it'll start shining some light across this way and we can work with that. But for now, first things first, get some layers on. There's a very slight breeze, but it's a bit of a cold one when you start getting up this high in the sea, in the middle of the sea. Can you believe we're on a little tiny island in the middle of literally the North Sea? Crazy, absolutely crazy. Got to work out composition. I feel just wide angle with this massive bend here. Do you have to be careful because, I mean, it's not a sheer drop, but you definitely don't want to fall down. It's nice working with this Laowa 15mm because it's so easy to just focus. I mean, it's nice and smooth and accurate focus mechanism, but F11, just whack it to infinity without even looking. You can just feel it to infinity. Everything is just in focus instantly. That is good. Now, when you get up high, these islands feel so small and condensed. And yesterday, when I was up at the top of that waterfall, looking down and shooting across the water to Kelsoy, well, that was this island just round the other side of this massive mountain. And I was shooting across this bit of water here to that far end of Kelsoy. That's Kelsoy, this. I was shooting across there towards the end there. You know, I've come a couple of miles away and you've got a completely different view. 360 degrees view. And if you're going to go up a mountain, this is an easy one because basically you can drive halfway up and then walk the rest. It's a bit hard in respects there's a steep incline middle bit up, but you hit a plateau and then walking along this ridge is easy peasy till you get to this amazing spot. I mean, this 360 and you can see for miles all the way over there across Kelsoy to, I don't know, I need to learn the names of these islands. Beautiful though, beautiful. It makes you good to be alive, glad to be alive, good to be, glad to be alive. There's a lot of the time with pictures that you're just unsure looking on the back of the screen, and it's not until you've processed it that you can really look on a big computer screen that you can go, yes, that wasn't worth taking. And then sometimes you're surprised and you think, actually that was worth taking. Yeah, it's just a shame the light is so flat. I mean, there's a little bit of glow over there, but essentially all the clouds blocking out the sun, the light, the real good light. It's all very soft, and it'd be nice to have some hard morning glow light. But we're an hour past sunrise, So, oh, talk of the devil, some light. So maybe I will stick around a bit longer. I keep meaning to say, driving around here is pretty awesome. The roads are very good, well maintained, no potholes, fairly wide most of the time, fast, like there's hardly anyone driving around here really. But then you get tunnels you have to go through. The main ones are like double lane, big tunnels. Although you don't, they're unlike tunnels I've driven through before in the UK, because they don't have like the concrete panels going around. It's literally like they've gone back 100 years and carved them by hand, and like all the sides are really rough, and it's like they've just then like sprayed a thin layer of concrete over just to stop the crumbling and a bit of water coming through. It's like real basic, but then again, I'm guessing the geology is completely different and they don't have to put concrete round and keep water out and all this kind of stuff. But then you have tunnels that are only single lane, and I mean, no tunnel have I been through has been less than a mile long, I swear. They are really long tunnels. And then you get one that's only single lane, and basically you have right of way, or you don't, depending which direction you come in, and there's just lay-bys every like couple of 100 yards. So if you meet a car coming the other way, you have to pull over, let them by. But when you're driving through these single lane tunnels, it feels so sketchy, so it's a bit scary. I know for one, my mother would really hate it. So if you're watching, mother, avoid the tunnels. So that is driving through tunnels in the Faroe Islands. To be fair, driving around the Faroes, good old fun. You've got views, twisty turny roads, good road, and then these fun tunnels and bridges and things, and what's not to like. Anyway, enjoy. Highlight of this morning, of the day, has to be the fact that this mug fits in this hole here. Look at that, perfect. Best day ever.